I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar is the opening to the Helen Reddy tune that became the theme song for the American feminist movement as it charged recklessly ahead in the 1970s. It challenged and sought to discard all norms and standards. And one terrible consequence was a complete rejection of all traditional male-female roles and relationships. Now, don't misunderstand me. Some traditional male-female roles and relationships needed to be rejected entirely. Some of them needed changing for the better. However, some cannot be changed and some should not be changed. But as conservatives, we can be our own worst enemies in trying to conserve the status quo, even the parts that shouldn't be preserved. Any norm that allows men to treat women as objects should be rejected, period. No traditional baggage like that should be allowed to stay at all. But because too few conservative men spoke up to stop the abuse and end the subjugation, the counterculture and the women did it for them. America and the world heard them roar. Unfortunately, since they threw off all norms and standards in the process, women have in many ways ended up in a worse situation, living without genuine freedom or protection from abuse. Perhaps this could have been averted if real men had stood up against those who mistreated women and taken a true biblical stand on the matter. Doing so could have preserved recognition of the Bible as the one true standard and as the true protector of women. God's law, Old Testament and New Testament, requires men to rein in and reign over their flesh and to treat women with respect and dignity. God in flesh demonstrated tremendous kindness and respect in his treatment of women, as seen in John 4 in particular. His apostles set the highest standard of treatment for fellow humans, Galatians 5:22 and 24, and wives, Ephesians 5:25 through 29. Yes, the Bible says the wife is to submit to her husband, Ephesians 5:22 through 24. But hear this, men. It does not give us the right to force their submission. Let me repeat that. It does not give us the right to force their submission. Our right, our duty, is to love sacrificially. Ephesians 5:25 through 31 makes it very clear. It's a necessary but voluntary sacrifice, just as her submission is necessary but voluntary. It must not be coerced or forced any more than our submission to God is to be coerced or forced. Lead your wife with sacrificial love. Let the world hear that roar, men. And invite them to join us tomorrow for more Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.